wrapped around the obstacle, but slowly the water undercuts the rock and tunneled through, weathering any erosion and enlarged the new channel into this graceful arch. Okay. Layers of sandstone in Arches National Park require the resemblance to a ruined staircase from a process called stripping. Throughout the year, groundwater and rain seep into the porous rock. When winter temperatures freeze this moisture, which expands and cracks the rock into fragments. Desert winds then blow away the loose particles bearing the tripped strata. Look at all these cracks. Monument Valley's Agathala Peak, known as El Capitan, is an enduring mass of unusually tough rock called a volcanic neck. Once a roiling pool of molten magma that filled the volcano's throat, the fluid thickened as the volcano became dormant. Cooling it solidified into a hard mass, highly resistant to erosion. Eventually, its encasing outer layers wasted away to leave the interior neck standing alone. See that? Basalt boulders, another volcanic remnant, pepper the high ground in Capitol Reef National Park. Wrenched by weathering from mountains some 15 miles away, they were carried by long-vanished rivers to the foot of the domed peak in the background. See that? Pebbles and boulders of a talus slope, the mingled debris of a disintegrating cliff from a bank of the Colorado near Moab, Utah, unceasingly, this ragged slope creeps down to the riverbed, moving barely an inch or two a year, yet steadily making way for new rockfalls from the cliffside. Utah junipers dot the plateau above an arroyo that winds between buttes before plunging into the abyss of Taylor Canyon, far left. There's Taylor Canyon. A mule-deer buck near this canyon, bottomed by patches of grass, senses the photographer's presence and prepares to flee. There's the mule deer. The beetling 1,500-foot-high walls of Clearwater Canyon enfold the stream-bed hackberry trees in almost permanent shade. It's almost dark here. This aerial view reveals the intricate shapes of the rock in Canyonlands Park's so-called maze, whose contours are striking examples of the formations throughout the area. The indentations along the canyon walls indicate the presence in the sandstone of fractures caused long ago by the Earth's shifting crust. The original sharp angles of the separated sections have been rounded by weathering and erosion, and some parts of the eroded sections have split from the walls completely, tumbling to the canyon floors. See that? Displaying distinctive yellow spots, greenish body, and the black neck bands that inspire its name, a collared lizard basks on a sandstone ledge, pungacious, greedy, and extremely active. The collared lizard is a predator that feeds on young snakes, small birds, and sometimes on other lizards. This is a collared lizard. Sandstone ramparts around a pool of Upper Jones Canyon. Harvest mites on the Seagull Lily. Leaves of Gamble Oak. A petrified sand dune. Red-spotted toads mating. A sprig of Indian rice grass. Gopher snake and a dead juniper. Tracks of a kangaroo rat. Two tadpoles in a pool. Stream water spilling from a sandstone overhang. A side-blotched lizard. Flowers of Mormon tea. A tamarisk in bloom. Spikes of a prince's plume. The middle canyon in afternoon glare. Leaves of Jimson weed. Branches of blackbrush. A black widow.